What's up, King?
Peace, man. How you
I'm
feel?
good, man. Blessings, man. Blessing, man. You know, so man, I love your work, King. I love your work, man. You know, yo,
Appreciate
for
you.
real quick, man. The people, man. I'm big on mindset, man. Like I watched the interview you did on that podcast, man. What was that turning point for you, man, to have that mindset you got right now, King?
Well, Southport Box. I was in Southport Box,
Mm,
and so now they closed Southport Box. So I'm doing 3 years in solitary confinement,
mm,
24-hour lockdown, and I died. I feel like I died in that cell, bro. Like
right,
I was going crazy, bro. Like they literally like, yo, I think I, I think I went crazy because
right.
so I got stabbed, um, and so the guy who stabbed me, he told on me.
Right.
So he stabbed me. He dropped the slip. I got called to the sergeant's
Mm,
office, and I get to the sergeant's office, and they're like, "Yo, take your shirt off." So I took my shirt off, and I had 2 big holes in my back. I got stabbed in my head and stabbed in my back twice.
mm,
So I knew the only person who knew I got stabbed in my back was the person who stabbed me.
right.
So I knew he dropped the slip. So like that was a strategy that sometimes people stab you,
Mm,
they drop a slip on you, and then they betting on that when you get to the sergeant's office, you're gonna tell,
right,
and then they're gonna move you out to jail.
right,
So he didn't know I wasn't gonna tell. He
right.
thought I was though. So I ain't tell. I ended up getting 30 days in a box for unreported injuries.
Mm,
So
mm.
because I didn't tell, I got in trouble.
Wow.
So I go to the box. Now I'm mad, right? I'm tight. So
Right.
I do 30 days in the box. I get out the box. Now I'm hot. He didn't realize that I didn't leave the jail. He thought I left the jail. If I
Mm,
would have snitched on him, they would have moved me out the jail.
right, right,
I stayed in the same jail. I cut him. I cut him on the walkway. Opened his whole
right.
fucking face. And I end up for that cutting, they gave me what's they gave me? They gave me 12 months. I was supposed to be like 9 months in the box. But I got 12 months for cutting him.
Mm,
And when I got to, and when they came to arrest me for cutting him,
right,
because when you cut somebody, you get rearrested in jail.
right.
They beat me up. The police beat me up and sent me to the box. And I was hot, bro. Big 6'5" white boys.
Right,
They did me dirty, you heard? The COs, they did
right.
me dirty. So when I get to the box, I piss in my toothpaste. So this is called splashing. This is how you splash the police.
Mm,
So you cut the end of the toothpaste off. You pee in a cup. You pour the piss in the toothpaste, and then you roll it up. Okay?
mm,
And you slightly loosen up the toothpaste top, and you put it under your door, and
right,
you aim it upwards. So when the police come to the door, you step on the toothpaste,
right.
and it splashes the when I say I splashed this pig with piss all in his face.
Wow.
I splashed the police officer. The piss hit him in the face. He pulled the pin. They beat me up in the box. They
Right.
moved me to the loaf, and so in Southport Box, they got a box inside the box.
Mm,
No cameras in a box. So now I'm in a smaller box, and this is where I was going crazy because every night, like 1 in the morning, they open my cell and police jump me, beat me up, mace me. Know what I mean? So that was going
mm,
on for about like 6-7 months, bro. And I was started going
right.
crazy. That shit was having me. Know what I mean? So at that time, I think I gave up on life. In my
Wow.
mind, bro, I just went, that's why I say in my interview, the devil beat me. And
Mm,
I just gave up, bro. And that was the turning point because when I gave up on life, bro, this shit is crazy. I felt like God had blew breath in my lungs, and I felt like shit just started to make sense to me.
mm,
And then that was the turning point for me in prison in Southport Box when I was on the loaf. And the loaf is where they give you bread and cabbage for the week. That's the only thing you eat. You get a old ass loaf of bread and a big ass cabbage.
So from that point on, that was your turning point where you was like, it's ball game.
That's it.
Now after that point, how soon before you got out?
About 6 months.
The reason why I'm saying that because I know some of my people might be watching, and what I want them to realize is that it's never over. Like I'm big on, you know, mindset, never give up. Your pain is your power. And what you experience, a lot of people would have folded. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people would have collapsed. A lot of people would have gave up. They would have just, like you said, they were just stuck with that analogy. Listen, the devil got me. I'm done. But for you to come out in 6 months and be where you at right now, you know, that's what you're supposed to do, you know?
Right. And that's why I'm so big on mindset, you know, and that's why I did the No Labels tour to begin with anyway. Right. Like, that's why I'm so big on mindset. Yo, G, make sure you send the comments. I can repost it, man. Yeah. So that's why I'm so big on mindset. Because my mind, everybody, No Labels tour, August 30th, we in Atlanta. Get your ticket. Click the link in my bio.
We did.
I mean, click the link in my bio. But so I know how powerful the mind is, and I know how you could transform your mind, right? So let me just touch on this again because every no will eventually turn to yes. So you got to be willing. That speaks to what you were saying, right? Every no will eventually turn into yes.
Yeah.
And for every goal you set, God assigns a particular amount of no's to that goal that you have to go through, right? And so you're not being denied, you're being delayed. And the delay is preparation. And so those no's are preparing you for something. But you don't know the amount of no's that God has assigned to the goal that you have set. That's why you have to be almost insane, because you have to expect different results while maintaining doing the same thing in terms of chasing your dream. It doesn't happen overnight, but every night you have to pray and expect it to be coming in the morning.
That's powerful, because a lot of people, that delayed process is like something a lot of people can't handle, you know? And that's why I talk about over 1.7 million people in the world try to commit suicide. 1 million people do every year, right? Because of that word delayed. But they don't understand they won't be denied. And that's why I'm big on mental health. And I love the tour that you're doing and the way you put it in perspective. Because as long as you can change somebody's belief system and you can change their perspective, you can change their life, right? Because I got to tell everybody, right? The greatest gift we all got when we woke up this morning is what? It's life, right?
Right.
And what do we do at it? What do we do from this point on? That's up to us. But like you said, though, that was so powerful about understanding that you're gonna get more no's before you get the yes.
Right.
Like that's a bar.
But you're getting the no's because the no's. See, what people don't understand about no is the tool used to build yes. You see, no is the tool used. No is God's way of giving you a tool to build yes. Because when you hear no, there inside that no is the information needed to get to yes. That's why they say fail, but fail faster. You have to fail, but you have to fail faster, because through your failure is how you understand, you recalibrate, you readjust, and you learn from your mistake, and then you have a success. And no success comes without failure, and no yes comes without no.
No, you're right, and that's a key thing I tap on too, because it's like part of my story is that I was right there, like about to give up, about to be like, you know what, I'm done. Like bottle pills, water, I'm done, right? But however, God spared my life, And I understood now I needed to go through that to be where I'm at right now. Because if I didn't go through that and be where I'm at right now, I won't be able to help them and help other people on their journey when they feel like they're about to collapse.
The price of success is pain. See? The price of success is pain.
Exactly.
You know, the price of crossing the finish line is pain. Pain is weakness leaving the body. So a lot of times you don't realize that you have to go through pain if you want to be successful. And see, you don't understand God's preparation process, and you never will, right? That's the faith, right? Like God prepares how He prepares. So when you're grateful, then that means that you're allowing God to do His work, right? And the only way to allow God to do His work is to accept the work that God has to do for you in your life.
Right.
You got to accept it. See, God gave us the power to tell Him no. It's like a game He plays with us.
Right.
God gave us the power to tell Him no. So you have to allow God to work. Faith is how you allow God to work. Gratitude is how you allow God to work. Being grateful is how you allow God to work.
Right.
You see?
No,
and you can't be fearful, and you got to have faith. That's why Jesus told Peter when he walked on water, be not afraid and take courage. Be not afraid and take courage.
Right.
So how you allow God to work is to be fearless. How you allow God to work is to have courage. God gave us the power to tell Him no. And that power He gave us is free will. So use your free will to have courage. Use your free will to accept the pain that comes with God's preparation for where you're trying to get. Accept the pain that comes with God's preparation that will get you to the destination.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
All right.
One quick thing before I hop off. Let somebody else come up, man. I appreciate your time.
I got you, Knox.
Real quick, what would you say was for you when you fully connected with God?
Connecting with the devil.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I was way, listen, bro. I was way left, right? Like I was, listen, man. Listen, man. We talking about, kidnapping, selling drugs, shootouts, high-speed car chases with the police, stabbing people.
Right.
Listen, I've been through it all. So
right.
I was in the dark. You ever see somebody that's been like in a cave for their whole life, and then they come out and they see the sun, and it's like, yo.
Right.
You can't know how powerful light is if you ain't been in darkness.
Dark. It's true. I use the analogy like this. I tell people I was in the dark so much, but the only thing I needed, like when it's total darkness, right? You would light a match. So imagine lighting a match in a total dark cave. That one match will seem like the sun for the whole entire earth. And that's the only light. So I tell them, everybody, listen, follow your match. What you mean follow your match? But that's all you need. One little
follow
spark.
Your match. But listen, but it's another side to what you're saying, right? You just say if you picture this, you in a cave that's 40,000 square feet, right? That one match can light up that whole cave, right?
Yeah.
But you take shade, right? And the shade can't do the same in the sun. You see? So, you get it? Did you get it? That's how powerful light is in comparison to the dark.
Yes.
How weak darkness is in comparison to light.
Yes. That's good. Yo, I got to say that one, King. I love that one. I'm gonna say that one. No, that's real. That's real.
Got you.
Yeah.
Peace, God.
Listen.
Peace. It's my man. I got you. Terrell, send me another request. I got you, bro. Peace.
Oh, peace. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. So yeah, Knox, I got you.
Hold on,
Talk to me, brother. Talk to me.
I gotta show you something because they was talking about credit, and today I've been praying, and I just got approved for a $20,000 credit card.
Oh, we can't listen. We can't co-sign. Listen, we can't co-sign that because I don't want to mislead. No, hold on, champ. I don't want to misguide the people,
No,
man.
it's in my email.
Oh, hold on. No. Listen, champ. We can't do that, champ. That ain't solid, champ. We ain't doing that, man. Disregard what little bro said. It's not his fault. We ain't jacking that. Disregard what little bro said. You know what I mean? I get it, but we ain't read the room, bro. We ain't doing no funny shit. What's up, B?
How you doing, brother?
Peace, God. How you feel?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I just wanted to ask you, I see you doing a tour in Atlanta, and most people go to like major cities, but I actually live in Augusta, Georgia. I don't know if you know where that's at, but it's like 2 hours from Atlanta. And it's a lot of young things that need the guidance down there and like in smaller cities. So I wanted to ask you, do you have plans to come into Augusta? And what is your advice on trying to get things started? Currently, I'm in my truck. I drive trucks for a living. So
Okay.
I'm in my truck, but I'm just trying to get everything together and start to figure out where do I actually start. I know you're big on like the mindset, but once you get to the mindset, where do you take it from there? How do you get the proper resources? And how do you conduct, I guess, with your brothers and fellow sisters on how to get things going? Like I'm kind of stuck on where to actually start.
So repeat this, right? It's two things. I want you to repeat this. I know what I want.
I know what I want.
I get what I want.
I get what I want.
I got what I want.
I got what I want.
I know it.
I know it.
Don't let that go over your head. I want you to hold that for a second, okay? Next point is this. How you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. If you have the mindset, then you're going to be moved by the universe where you need to be. See, there's something about honest intention that brings you to where you need to be. A lot of people, there's no recipe for success. Anybody trying to tell you, yo, man, you do it this way. You put 1 egg, 2 egg, 3 egg, you got money. It don't work like that, bro. What happens is this. God gave us what? God gave us neuromelanin. God gave us instincts, right? There's things that you feel inside, right? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you this is how you do it, right? You got to speak it into existence, and you got to work. It takes faith and action at the same time, okay? So a person like, yo, man, I want to make money. I want to make money. I want to make money. No, you don't. Because if you want to make money and you just step outside and you have that intention, you're going to attract what?
You're going to attract, if you said if you want to make money, you have the attention, you're going to attract what you think of. You're going to attract that.
You're going to attract money.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I made $1 million selling CDs, bro. Do you think it was the CD? Do you think it was the CD?
No.
I think what it was my intention. I wanted to make money. I wanted to do better. Right? So I'm outside. I'm going to tell you, see, you got the right one, bro. Because I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell you it's all about the mindset. Now, I'm out of prison. I'm still robbing people. I'm not the smart guy. I'm the dumb guy, you heard? And I'm on some dumb out shit, you heard? So I got my gun in a chicken box, right? I used to have my gun wrapped. Yo. Look, I'm not wearing no purse.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing no purse, you heard? No disrespect. Respectfully. Shout out to all the brothers out here wearing purses and all that. I ain't putting the hammer in the purse. I had a Kennedy Fried Chicken box with my gun wrapped up in aluminum foil. That shit looked like a little chicken breast, 380. You heard? And I kept it in a chicken box in a black plastic bag. And I had the fries in my left hand, walking around, robbing drug spots. That was my shit. You heard? So one night, me and my man, we literally almost got killed doing a robbery, right? And so I can't really say the details, but shit got crazy, you heard?
Yeah.
So me and my man, we counting the money, we counting the drugs, we like, we came up, and my man laughing, he laughing, but for the first time for me, it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny. Because I said, oh, shit, like, I knew God had really allowed me to get out of the situation.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell, eight guns on 2 guns, we come out.
Yeah.
And everybody's shooting. Right?
Yeah.
So that was heavy on my head. But God, it was God that he showed me, I'll let you get out. He showed me. Because my ego would have been like, yeah, you know, yeah, ha. Nah,
Yeah.
he showed me. So from that point, I made a decision. I said, you know what? I got on the Staten Island ferry, right?
Yeah.
And that's, you know, like, and I rode to Staten Island and I threw my gun in the water.
Yeah.
And I prayed on a boat. I said, yo, God, I'm going to try to do it the right way. We talk about intention, right?
Yep.
I'm crying on a boat, my nigga. Cause I know I'm on parole.
Yeah.
I'm homeless. I'm making money from robbing niggas and selling drugs.
Yeah.
That's how I'm eating right now. I'm sleeping on the staircase, stomach rumbling. I'm like, this went, look, I ain't do no robberies and I ain't sell no drugs for 3 days, right?
Yep.
3 days now. And I told this in an interview, on the 3rd or 4th day, I was in Brooklyn. I ran into a rapper named Timbo King.
Yeah.
And he tried to sell me a CD. I said, yo, bro, I was mad, right? I was mad. And so he put it, listen, Timbo, Timbo, you my bro. I love you to death. It's my brother.
Yeah.
I was going to rob him. I was so hungry. So he pulled out some bread. You heard?
Yeah.
He got some money. He like, yo, look, man, listen, man, you don't need much, man. You know what I mean? You support the album. I'm out here starving, you heard? But remember, I made a promise with God.
Yep.
I said, look, man, no disrespect. I rap too, bro. I don't got no money. But if you give me your CD, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
He gave me the CD. I listened to it. I said, I rap better than this motherfucker, man. I said, if he could do it, I can do it. I ain't have his number, no shit like that. I went to the same spot I met him at. It was a barbershop. On Gates Avenue. And he would sell his CDs by the barbershop. I said, yo, bro, look, man. Yo, man, I rap, man. I mean, let me get some CDs, man. Yo, man, what's up, man? I'm pressing them now. Yo, you know this, yo, Timbo gave me 5 CDs.
Mm-hmm.
I took the CDs, I sold the CDs.
Yeah.
And eventually, I ended up getting my own CD.
Yeah.
We talk about intention,
Yep.
right? You asking me how to make money, how to get this shit together, right?
Yeah.
I'm giving you testimony, but I hope you understand it, because I'm getting to a point.
Yes, sir.
So now I get to the point where I'm selling my own CDs, right? Did I want to sell CDs? No. Did I go nice eating no food? Yes. Bro, I was eating oatmeal and peanut butter. That's it. I was only making enough money to go to the supermarket, buy a big-ass bag of oatmeal and 4 cans of peanut butter, bro. That's all I was eating, because I'm struggling, because I made a promise with God that I ain't gonna rob these punk-ass niggas no more, and I'm not gonna sell no drugs. So I'm a suffer. I'm a suffer, because I want to do right, because I could have died.
Yeah.
Nigga, I could have died, bro. This ain't no internet shit. I could have died, bro. I shot my way out of a situation, homie. You heard? I shot myself out of a situation, bro. Yeah, hammer time for real. You heard? So I knew, like, I gotta keep this promise to God, but I'm fucking starving. So now I'm only making $2 a day selling my CD, bro. I'm only making $2 a day selling my CD, bro. $2 a day. I went from making $2 a day to $20 a day. I went from making $20 a day to $100 a day. I went from making $100 a day to $500 a day. It took me 5 years to do this, though, bro.
Yeah. Niggas don't understand the time.
It took me 5 years, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't go on TikTok and watch a video and say, oh, my life is good.
Yeah.
I didn't go like the little bro that came on here with the fake, yo, you know, I just got a $20,000. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Shit took me 5 years, bro, to get in a stable position with my hustle. Took me 5 fucking years, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And every one of them years, I could have picked up a gun.
Yep.
I could have robbed a nigga. I could have broke a nigga neck. I could have did a credit card scam. I could have did anything, bro. 5 years, bro. 5 years, bro. You heard? And I stood there, and I hustled, and I worked, and I was consistent. And then I said, I bet I'm not doing enough hours on the block. So I went from selling my CD for 4 hours to 8 hours.
Yeah.
I went from selling my CD for 8 hours to 16 hours.
Yep.
I went from selling my CD from 16 hours to 20 hours, bro. I'm on the block outside for 20 hours. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Excuse me. How you doing? You're not racist, right? You're not racist, right? Can I ask you a question real quick? 1 second. Can I ask you a question? 2 seconds. I'm not gonna rob you. I'm black. My car is more. Come on, man. This is 2024. I'm not gonna rob you. Listen, I do music. I rap. Listen, I rap. I do music, man. Can I rap for you? If you like it, leave me a $1 donation, man.
Appreciate that, brother, but you know I'm not really looking to listen to
But
anything,
but leave a $1 donation. Leave a nickel.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Listen, can I rap for you, man? Right? So listen. So listen. Check it out, right? So this is what I did, and people laughed at me. They judged me. I didn't give a fuck.
Yep.
I stayed consistent. So when the person said, "Yo, my man, hey man, I didn't, yo, hold on." Yo, my friend. Yo, bro, I'm a rapper, man. Can I rap for you? If you like it, you give me $1? Huh? He rolled the window up. He left.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, buddy. Let me listen. Hold on. Let me just rap for you. Can I rap for you? Let me just give one rap for you, man. Right? So when people said no, and they walked away and they didn't want to buy my CD, I kept selling. I kept selling. I didn't sell nothing else. I ran into somebody, right? And he goes, "Oh my God, man, you can be good for network marketing. Fuck network marketing. I'm a rapper."
Yeah.
I didn't let my desperation change my destination.
Yeah.
A lot of times people don't have success because they let their desperation change their what? Their destination.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be successful.
And I ask you this because I'm originally from New York City, Brooklyn, New York.
Listen, hold on, let me finish. Right? Because you asked me, so I'm giving it
Yes,
to
sir.
you. I didn't let my desperation change my destination. I stayed consistent as fuck, bro. And when shit wasn't working, I kept working. When shit wasn't working, I kept working. And then, you know what happened? The sales started to pick up. The sales started to pick up. And then, I'm good now. Yeah, I'm good now. Now I'm in a truck. You see what he said? He said, "Damn, your car better than mine. You should be giving me $1. You don't know I was sleeping on the plane." He like, "Damn, man, your car better than mine." Yeah. It wasn't always like this.
Yeah.
I didn't let my desperation change my destination.
Yep.
You see?
Yep.
And when it wasn't working, I kept working. I never stopped working, you see? So the key to making money is consistency, motherfucker. Right? And when people ask questions, how do you do it? They know how to do it. They just full of shit. They afraid to do it. You can't get success with it by watching an Instagram video and then like, yeah, I just magically. Everybody want the magic pill. Newsflash, it don't exist.
Yeah.
Everybody want the magic pill. Newsflash, it doesn't exist.
Yep.
Yo, bro, how you just tell me. And then when you tell them, they get mad because you saw somebody lying about how they made money, and then they trying to sell you on how they made money, and they never even made no real money, right? So now you following your expectations is wrong. You got to be consistent. You got to stick to your guns. You got to make a decision like, this is what I'm doing. I'm deciding. How you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. I'm not letting my desperation change my destination. I'm staying the course because the finish line does not move. We either stop or keep running. You see?
Yep.
You either stop or keep running. The finish line don't move, bro. The finish line don't move, bro. Hold on, yo, bro. I rap, man. You gonna hear my raps, man? I rap, man. See? You gotta not care. Yeah. And a lot of times what happens is you have to desensitize yourself. Stop letting the no's stop you. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be consistent. What's up, bro? What's up, little bro? Yo, take my Instagram, man. I mean, yo, bro, listen, man. I rap, man. Listen, man. Listen, bro. Let me ask you a question. If I spit a ball for you and you fuck with it, you gonna leave me $1 or a quarter, man? Check it out. I said this. No support from my mother. Sometimes I wish I would have came from a different pussy. C-section. Even in birth, she didn't push me. Mom on drugs. My daddy was a sucker. I know I'm God's child, but why I gotta suffer? Out of town, selling crack. I was just a teen. I got my first blow job, face fucking on a fiend. Selling crack, dog, to my man mother. I can't believe, God, that's my man mother. But I'm moving all this tan butter. All on this road, nowhere to go. All I can see is my highs and my lows. Devils and demons, they wanted my soul. Pulling my body, I never would go. Sat in the cell, plotting my vision. Come on, man. You fuck with it? Yeah. Let me get $1, man. Oh, you see my boy about to, yeah, Chad, hold on. Hold on, my man, give me a pill. Hold up, Chad. See that, man? Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hold on, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate my Instagram is a smart guy underscore. Smart guy underscore? Yes.
That's great. Yes, sir. That's proof right there. You don't get no realer than that.
So what I'm trying to tell you, bro. So when people try to teach people how to make money, I just showed you how I made money and how to make money while making money.
Yep.
Yeah. How about that, bro? How about that, bro? Huh? How about that, bro?
That's crazy.
Huh? Listen, huh? How about that? Hold on. Did you catch the jewel?
Yep.
The first guy, what did I ask for? I'm asking you. The first guy, if y'all was paying attention, the first guy, what did I ask for?
Asked you wanted to spit, and if he felt what you were saying, you wanted a $1 donation, a quarter, whatever he's willing to give.
I asked a bunch of other people what happened.
They wasn't even trying to hear what you were saying. But then he heard what you said or what you spit and gave you $5 instead of the $1. All you asked for $1. That's all you asked for, and got $5 out of that.